Mic is off. Hello everyone, how are you today? I made sure I looked at the mic this time around. So, how is everyone doing tonight? Still got a few things left to finish up, but didn't want to give that starting screen too much. It is 8. Hello, Miss Sullivan. How are you today? Need this. Need this. Oh, need this. Thought I had time, then all of a sudden I looked up and it was later. I was like, "Oop, don't got time anymore." Time went away. Quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm just going to hoop some stabilizer for tonight's theme. And I think I cut it too short. Nope, perfect. Oh, almost ripped my glasses off. Well, hopefully everything turned out perfect tonight for you. We're going to do that second. So we're going to put that right there. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I got the fan going. It's warm in here. Actually, I can turn it off because it's not like cold or hot. That way you can actually hear me a little bit better. I'm just putting some stabilizer in my hoops first because we're gonna need it. I am, depending on what you mean by am I ready for Christmas, I have gifts for everyone. They're done. They haven't been wrapped yet, but I am good. I am done with that. But as for orders, I'm still pumping them out. To give you an idea, this is half of an order already completed for a customer. This is those trays. I mean, this is half of the total order. So, she bought them for family, friends, and coworkers. So, I stopped making these tonight. Well, I didn't do anything last night because we did a little family get together. Well, family and friends. We went and hung out at Dave and Buster's for a little bit and had a little bit of fun. It was fun. But tonight I'm not doing it because I'm doing the stream. And then tomorrow I'll finish that up whenever throughout the day. So pretty cool. My phone needs to be put on the charger. So what about you? Are you ready for Christmas? like I have everything, actually. Except for the design. Hello, Miss Eve. How are you tonight? I'm guessing a lot of people are busy tonight, which is totally fine. I just have to remember where I put everything. Ho, ho, ho. Gotta go. There we go. Yeah. Driving. Alright, I need red, green, black, and golds. Red, green. I like that gold. My big old thing of thread. Yeah, I hope I'm actually going to be announcing something tonight, so it'll be really, really cool. I'm going to do it in a little bit when we get a few more people in and stuff, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Where is my blood? That works. So this is one of the designs that we're going to be doing tonight on toilet paper. So it's ho ho ho, I gotta go. Really, really cute design. I don't like that actually. I need to switch it. I like that one better. So this is gonna be one of them, and the other, I gotta find paper towels. Which one is it? That would work, but no. Here's the other one that we will be doing. Oh, wrong thing. This one right here is another one that we're going to be doing. This is actually going to be on paper towel. This will not be on toilet paper, which is super, super cute. And I have that pre-done, but this is reduced down because I did it on my 4x4. I'm going to actually bring it up to about 6 inches, so it'll be about like this big on this, since it's a very thin design. This is candle 10. Yep. How big is it normal? So I have to modify, well, I don't have to modify. Yeah. There's a lot of them that are cute, and I can go broke if I want to buy all of them. But here's the oh, let me close my camera. So this is actually pretty big. It's 6.69 inches height normally by 2.96 inches. So roughly 6.7 by 3 inches. So pretty well, 3 by 6 by 7, honestly. So a really nice design, really nice layout. I think it's going to look really good on the toilet paper, or the paper towels. I actually was going to do that on toilet paper. That's why I did the 4x4. Got a gnat in here. It needs to go away. So let me go ahead and put this over to the USB drive, and toilet paper. Nope, we're not going to do that one tonight. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Paper. And ho, gotta go. Yeah, it's pretty. Like the first time I did it, I thought it was like, man, this is gonna be so hard. Man, no. Get rid of these files. I was actually quite impressed with how easy it is. There we go. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Let me throw this thing around. Sorry, it's very quiet. I have my fan turned off. We're going to do toilet paper first. So. There we go. Paper products. You are very welcome. I'm glad that you like it. It's funny as I don't know if you saw that I have the coasters now. Same thing happens with them. Proceeds are split between Eve and I on them. I'll actually show that because that's all part of a big announcement for me. Well, not big announcement, it's an announcement for me and my company. So really good, awesome news. I just been holding off telling anybody. Well, I told Eve. She knows what's happening to my website, or I've already started doing it, so nothing bad. So all right, so tonight's topic is embroidered paper products, more specifically how to embroider on that's totally understandable, Miss Barber. So tonight is all about, let me get blanks. Toilet paper and paper towels. These are the two things that we're going to sew out tonight. On the toilet paper, we're going to do Ho Ho Ho, I Gotta Go. I forgot where I got that from. Probably Etsy somewhere. And on the toilet paper, we're going to do the redwork candle. Totally forgot where I got this from. We talk about this almost every other stream. So once I figure out again who did it, who I got it from, Eve can't. She's driving. I'll put it in the description below after the live. But you can do some fun things with toilet paper. So, as you can see, you know. But I'm going to be using my 5x7 because the candle, especially with toilet paper, you want to use the bigger machine for toilet paper, or paper towels. Wow. Paper towels, PT. Because unless you want to do a hoop and then a re-hoop down here kind of thing, you can use a 4x4 for toilet paper because most designs are about this big, depending on it. But for some toilet paper, you want to utilize as much as is possible. Um, I got the toilet paper from Dollar Tree. You get it's Angel Soft. It's for $4. Imagine that. And this comes from Walmart, and you get this big old thing. I think there was 8 rolls. Yeah, 8 rolls for I want to say $6, I think. So I'm not really. I think it's about $6. You can reposition. I don't think you can use a repositional hoop on it because I don't have any. I've never experienced repositional hoop. Um, I would ask Eve, but she's driving, so we're going to kind of refrain from that right now. I don't think so because with paper towels are a little more rugged than toilet paper, but toilet paper is very fragile. You can tear it extremely easy. Yes, you can. So Eve just said yes. So yes, you can. So I that's something I haven't experienced yet. Is a repositional hoop. I'm going to soon, and I'm probably going to royally screw up. And I just tore up the first one because I actually tore it by doing this, but honestly, it does not matter. And of course, my trash can's all the way on the other side of the room. So, since I'm all set up now, and so one big announcement, I have purchased, there you go, Mrs. Sullivan. That's what I'm talking about. We can learn together. So, Carolina Thread Box news. The thread has been ordered. So that is an awesome thing. So I should be getting it ships on Monday. I should be receiving it Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to push to get the boxes out by Friday. I know that's a little bit later than normal, but we have a weekend in the middle of it, and the money hit my bank today actually, so I was able to push the order through. And thread is very expensive, so that charge code through, I went, ooh. So, and then I just have to wait for the material to arrive as well, and then I'll put it all together and send it out. Hello, Miss Debbie D. Sorry. I hope you're doing well tonight. So that's the the news for Carolina Threadbox kits themselves. The other announcement is I am expanding my website, carolinathreadbox.com, to start offering additional things. So if you see something that I've showed, like button designs, or not the designs, but the buttons, when you want to buy them, they'll be on my site soon. My patches will be on there. Any custom designs that I've done myself that I can sell, I will have them on there as well for you to purchase. And as I build my repertoire of embroidery designs, they will be available for purchase on the site. If they are a design for that I have to, well, I won't put anything up that is not mine. I'm not sure. Is that better? Hopefully that is. Sorry, Miss Barbara, if it is. It could be. Check your connection because I'm showing that I have full stream health. So check on, try refreshing. Excuse me. So on the website, I'm going to be offering some new stuff as well, and that includes some embroidery blanks. I've partnered with a couple of companies, and I'm working to get them out. Unfortunately, as of right now, I'm very limited. So, how do you get to the stuff? And as you can see, it does say Carolina Thread Box, a division of Carolina Thread Place. Yes, I had to actually change that recently, um, because people were thinking it was two different companies. Honestly, it's not. It is a division of Carolina Thread Place, which is my primary company that I own. So, and Carolina Thread Box is just a small little division of that. So, if you go to this site and you're like, what is going on there? That's what's going on there. So, as you can see, Etsy is now right here. It's kind of hidden on purpose. Everything is now under products, patches, drinkware, embroidery designs, and blanks. That's one of the newest things is embroidery blanks. So what's really cool is here are some awesome embroidery blanks, and I'm playing with the price because I don't know fully everything about it yet. And I have some liberty for the prices on here, but it's as long as it covers my costs, I really don't care past that. And these are all drop shipped to you, and the price includes shipping, and some of this is international shipping to from China. There's someone from China, there's one from India, there's one for the UK, and I forget where all they're coming from. So really awesome embroidery blanks that I've ran across. I'm working on getting the titles better. These were just what they were, shown or given. So, but like, exorbitant towels for nursery washcloths. These little small bibs, you can put something really cute on there. These washcloths, this little bear outfit, little cool things like a little dinosaur, a bunny, a bear, and these are for women actually. And I'm gonna do it so it's changed, baby, men, women, as I add things. But these things are like super cool, little. I mean, you can put stuff on these, like I don't know. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff on here, or not a lot of stuff at the same time, and these are super cute. These are little hanging hand towels. We call these lovey blankets, and me and my sister and my family, we call them lovey blankets. But you look how big these things. I mean, how much space you got. I mean, it's pretty substantial amount of room. It's I forgot, and you can get coffee, green, and pink. So coffee, green, and pink, and it's looks really soft, and it's organic cotton. So really cool, and these, are only $6.95 each. I mean, you could turn around and embroider a name on it and turn around and sell it for 19 bucks potentially. Some of these are a little more expensive, like the panda. That's expensive, but you can turn around and sell that for 29 after embroidered. And the thing is that price includes the shipping to you. It is not additional shipping. It is included. And if anybody goes to order these and there is shipping showing on there, let me know. I will take care of it. So I have to turn around. I may have to refund some of it to you, or refund the shipping to you, or reduce the price so that if whatever the quote unquote shipping is, it will adjust accordingly. Because the shipping is a flat ship rate. So that's kind of new. Y'all know about the mugs, and I talked about the coasters last week. So you have the different coasters, that matches the mug, and you can choose, as pictured, which is right there. You can do hoop as a group only, and you can do set of 4. Set of 2 is 15, and the single is $8. So, and then if you do set of 4, you can choose which of the 4 you want. If you want something a little more custom, like 2 baby's booties and 2 we hoop as a group, or 2 the baby's booty and 2 spools, or whatever like that, just contact me and let me know. Say, hey, what's cool is this little, unfortunately this little bar is here for me because I am under, I'm actually logged in for me, but you can always click here and chat with me directly. How awesome is that? So you can click on this, click chat now, and you know, there's my little fake chat, and you can say, oops, and send it to me. And let me pull it up real quick. Come on. And inbox. And if you say anything right now, I can't see it. There you go. There it is, right there. So I can actually, we can actually talk, chat a little bit. So I can respond straight from Facebook, and there you have it. Look at that. So awesome way to get in contact with me. I'm on Facebook most of the time, on Messenger, because I do have conversations with other people, and there you have it. So really cool stuff. And then once you're done, there you go. As for patches, I'm working to get my patches on there, and I'm also working on getting the embroidery designs on there. And what's really cool about this is I can set it up that I think I can set it up, and I'm not doing it for this month for Carolina Thread Box. I'm going to be doing it next month, where I can attach the design to an order, so that when y'all can log in and get the design straight off the sites. So really cool things like that. Also, when you go to purchase these designs, instead of purchasing them on Etsy, you can come here and purchase them, and they're all in one location. And for the people who've already purchased them off of my off of Etsy, I'm going to set it up that, you know, once I know your username and stuff, I'll probably be able to tie these orders to you, so that y'all can just simply come here and get them instead of having to go to Etsy. Because I am starting to shy away from Etsy after the most recent updates on pricing and all that stuff. So when I found out that I can add these items to here, I was like, yes, awesome. So real quick update to my website, quick update to my business, so that y'all know a little bit more of what's going on. So really cool things happening. I'm going to have more coasters coming up. They will be sold as sets of 2. So I do apologize if you only want one. I just cost on these to ship are astronomically crazy, because they are heavy. Plus I have to wrap them extra special because they are, you know, fragile. So I think that was it. What else? Did I have anything else to talk about before we get started? Probably not. Okay, so I think we're going to move on to doing the toilet paper. We got a decent amount of people in now. Oh, I was talking about this earlier when it was just me and Debbie, or me and Miss Sullivan. Sorry. To tell you how crazy busy I've been, this is half of an order. Half. This is not my first order of these. This is 27. I have another 23 to sew out. And I still have to do the cam snaps on them. But, I mean, just crazy of how popular these have been. And the design will be on my website soon, where you can purchase just the design itself. So, pretty cool. Oh, I just thought about that. There will be, right now, currently, you can, let me switch back to demonstration. There's this new option right here. Monthly design only. This is where if you don't want to buy the kit, you just want the design itself, this is what you choose. It is not set up for monthly. You will have to purchase it every month. It will go into a auto renew monthly. This is monthly only. You will not be able to purchase in the quarter, half year, or annual. It will be a monthly charge only, because there's a chance that the design may cost more, depending on where I get it from. So every month you'll have to come and get it yourself. I apologize about that, but unfortunately, some people want a lot of money for their designs, which rightfully so. They do a lot of work to get some of these designs to look great. So depending on what they charge me is depending on what price that's going to be. So for the month coming up, I need to reduce, actually, yeah, I do need to reduce that down. So, and just really, really cool. Now, next month, January, it'll probably be that price. I don't remember how much I have to pay for each design. So, people have been asking, where can I get just the design? Well, here you go. You can get just the design now. And you have to think about all of the fees that I'm paying on top of this. Is the reason why it's a little higher than, you know, if you get it directly from the person. Just because I have to pay all those fees and stuff. At least it's better on where I am now versus Etsy. Etsy, their fees are continuing to grow, and it's starting to hurt us creators. It's great for the brick and mortar stores that have, you know, huge amount of sales in their store that kind of counteracts them, or they have their feet, or the people who have their prices high as well. I am a one-man operation. I do everything. I do the embroidery work. I do the web development. I do the kits. I build those kits. Eve was gracious enough to help me this time. She's going to pre-cut out everything. It's her designs that she came up with. She got Melissa to digitize them for her. So she's pre-cutting stuff, which is a huge, huge, huge help, and I appreciate it very much. So, thank you. But the patches I sew out, cut by myself. The shows that I go on, I had help, but they got full-time jobs, so they can't help anymore. I do the buttons, which are all right over here. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. So, you know, it is what it is. Hence the reason why this is taking a while, this large order, because that's just me. But also, I want to say thank you to Eve for doing something. Oh, you digitized them. Okay, I thought Melissa. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yep, you did. Sorry. You used the blank, and then you put your stuff on there. That's right. I'm sorry. It's been a long week, y'all. Oh. So, I do want to say thank you to Eve. She sent me this awesome shirt. She made for me. It's got the play button on it. YouTube shirt. Yay! So, she sent that to me with a note saying congratulations on 150 subscribers. I am at 154 now. So if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do. I do have some other videos coming instead of streams, but it's just been crazy this Christmas season. It started late for me. Normally I am like dead by now, but it has just been crazy. All my sales channels have been crazy, and I'm trying to get things situated so that I have a show a week from this Sunday on the 16th in Charlotte, and it's my last show of the year. So, and I don't have another show until March of next year. I'm so thankful for that. Unless I want to hurt myself and get shows before then. So, it's going to be crazy. And things are going to go out the door as quickly as possible. So, awesome stuff. Alright, so it's been over 30 minutes, and I know some people were wanting to see the toilet paper sooner. So, I just wanted to get all those announcements out so that y'all can see what's going on. And really cool. And the link to the website is just carolinathreadbox.com. It's going to always be that. I'm actually going to redirect my carolinathreadplace.com to this. You may see a logo change to my Carolina Thread Place. I haven't decided on that yet. Just some things to think about and trying to figure out everything right now. So let me close out this so I won't be using it. My live dashboard. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to start talking about how to embroider on paper towels and toilet paper. First, we're going to do toilet paper. So, like I said, you can get 4 of these for $1, the Angel Soft from Dollar Tree. What I tend to do, very carefully, because this will tear super easy, is each square, there's 2 squares. I tend to take 2 squares, 2 more, and a total of 6. Alright, 6 little squares. I don't think you can, yep, there you go. Probably can see that. There you go. So, with my toilet paper, I like to wrap it so it looks fluid, that you only see this one thing instead of having it like 2 different times. Like you see this side and this side. So how do I achieve that? Well, I'm going to mess up the first time. Nope. With the paper out like this, I fold the first one so that it's on the outside of the roll. You see? The roll's behind it. The next one gets folded in opposite direction. So now I have 3 layers. Alright. So when I go to hoop this, I'm giving myself a lot of plenty. So it's going to be hooped like this. So to give you an idea. So toilet paper, we're going to use the 4x4. And me personally, you can use spray adhesive. The problem with spray adhesive is it's only going to attack the bottom sheets, and that's a no bueno. Sorry, wow, I just butchered that. So not very good. Well, I use push pins. Very effective. So we are going to go this route. Okay. Isn't this exciting? Watching me pin toilet paper on paper. And hopefully you have better pens than I do. I actually got these from Michael's and they are horrible. I'm shocked on that. So, as you can see, I have them pinned. And this is outside of my area. How I know is I've done a few. So, let me put this, do this. So, as you can see here, I have it set up that it's going to be easily to move around if it needs to move around. which it will because there's a lot going on this one. I tend to use, I don't know, yeah, y'all can see, I tend to use white bobbin because this is toilet paper and I just want it to be kind of hidden if somebody doesn't roll it. I mean, it's not like super, oh my god, but I rather it be somewhat hidden. So we have it in, and I did hide a lot of the light so y'all can see a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not great. So let's first do this so we can see. Unfortunately, we are outside of the line. How crazy is that? Yes, I do remember color TP. There we go. We are on there. There we go. So the first color is red for this design. So let me, ooh, that's going to cause an issue. Oop. So we got that good. I'm just curious to see where this is going to start. It's actually going to start right there, very, very close to my needle. So we're going to get some started here. Since we have a good amount started on this one, I'm going to remove this pin. And as this goes out, y'all are welcome to ask questions and stuff so that y'all I do have time to ask or answer questions while this is happening. Of course, I'm doing a big no-no. I'm actually touching in the area while it's going out. Don't do that ever. No, don't do that. Miss Sullivan, yeah. It is crazy. The first time that I saw it, or I saw this video, I was like, man, that's going to be difficult. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Really? I can do that? And like, I did it. And I went, holy crap. Ooh, that mic's picking up that. Very weird. As you can see, I have plenty of extra so that it doesn't cause issues while it's sewing out. Yeah, it is crazy. And this is actually the widest of this design, I think. No, it's not. Crap. That should be fine though. That's why I did the whole testing. Hello, Miss Gail. How are you tonight? Welcome, welcome to embroidering on toilet paper. Embroidered toilet paper TV. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be funny. You're not late. You're right on time. What? No, don't do this to me. Oop, wrong thing. Yeah, I'm playing. Sorry. Let's change the color to red. There we go. Sorry, I'm playing. So now y'all are watching embroidered toilet paper TV. How about that? Alright, so we're going to switch the color up to black. Ooh. So once again, you know, I'm going to start it slow. Hello, Miss Wardrobe. How are you? Welcome to Embroidered Toilet Paper TV. So as you can see here, I'm getting close to that neat pin. I really don't need these anymore because they are pretty well, this toilet paper is pretty well on there. So we're just going to go ahead and finish this up without pins. So technically right now we're still floating at, well, we were with pins, but this is much more. And you have to be very careful with this foot on the edges where it's hitting, because it can cause a tear. Alright, and we are done with black. So now we're going to switch over to the gold. And yes, don't pull the thread through like I'm doing. I'm being a bad machine dad right now. But I need to clean it anyway, so I'm going to be doing all that this weekend as well. So, here we go. And as you see, as you embroider, this will come up a little bit. Honestly, it will take care of itself when I start sewing the other one. And there's chances, as you can see here, it's starting to move a little bit. That's fine. When you wrap it, it'll be totally fine. Hello, Miss Valerie. How are you? Welcome to Embroidered Toilet Paper TV, where we embroider toilet paper. I know it's a little fuzzy. Unfortunately, it's just an auto-focus camera, so there we go. I kind of have to force it to focus. You're not late. It's all good. You can always go back and rewatch it. But welcome to the stream. Alright, so now we're going to do the green, which is the final color. And I just put the camera right in my way. I missed it. I messed up. So as you can see, it's puckering a little bit right here, which is normal when it comes to toilet paper. This is, you got to think about this as delicate as silk. I know it's toilet paper, but the consistency is about like silk. Or using water, like if you're doing a lace thing with using the water soluble stabilizer, it's about the same thing. So you have to be very, very careful with this. So technically I should have reduced the speed of my machine, because speed does cause tearing sometimes too. So if you have a big machine that can do, you know, this says 650, 1,000 stitches per minute, or back it down. I would say a good speed range is no more than 650. No, yes, 650, 600. I don't remember. So it's about that is to the point where you're going to start tearing. I actually destroyed a roll trying it on a 6 head 12 needle at 800, and it ripped it to shreds. So just to test to see how bad it did. That's the whole reason for that. Again, I paid a quarter for this roll of toilet paper. So, but as you can see, we're set up for this one, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, Miss Debbie Kid. How are you? Welcome to Embroidered Paper TV. I think I saw Miss Social Deb running up. I did. I am so sorry, Miss Social Deb. I saw you made a comment and I did not click to say hey to you. I apologize. Yes, embroidery blanks. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, this is cutaway, and I rolled it, rolled, and fold. I do 3 layers, and it does pretty well on my machine here, but at work, it could have been something with the machine, honestly. How many people are going to go out and get some toilet paper from Dollar Tree and fill out some toilet paper tomorrow? Oh, there it is. I did find it. That is the link to the shop that I purchased it from. And who remembers where I got the redwork handle from? I think it Okay, so I'm looking at my lag. It's pretty not bad. So, all right. So here's the crucial part of this whole situation. Let me switch over to diminish camera only. Um, if you've seen any of my streams, I do tell you what I'm doing with my scenes. Sorry, that's just me. Deal with it. No, I'm not like that. Alright, so when you're taking this off, be very careful because you can still rip the toilet paper. So, take it off. I tend to roll it up decently. And if I still have the pins in, this is when I would remove the pins. Take the backing off. This is where it gets fun. Since you're connected, you can do one of two things. You can take this down and then pull it out of that way, or you can just push this through just like that. Totally up to you on how you want to do that. And then I get my non-fabric scissors. These are my fabric, these are my non. Yes, a man knows about the difference between the two. I learned, my mom beat that into me because she had some. Alright, so I will cut it a little bit below. I know it's kind of hard, it's white on white, but I kind of cut it a little bit below the top of the toilet paper, and then I'll take this and I'll bend it back, and this is where I would cut the bottom. Be very careful not to cut the actual toilet paper itself. And then wherever the front, the top part is, this part, I will cut this. Because honestly, this part's going to get rolled up into it. So then I will take the toilet paper, let it dangle, and then I will just roll it up as neat as possible. And then I'll take the design and roll it up. Unfortunately, yeah, sometimes you have this little extra stuff. And then I just take a needle that holds it in spot. And if there's any jump stitches that I do want to cut, I'll do that now. And we have embroidered toilet paper. Like I said, this could have been cleaned up a little bit more, but it is what it is. So we now have ho ho ho, I gotta go, and storm pooper. So cool dope. And I generally put this in. Ooh, that's coming off already. Guess I didn't put it in correctly. Nope. And you can go to the Dollar Tree and get some of the gift basket, or one of the gift basket things for $1. You can put that put it in there, put a little bow. You can do different things to kind of dress it up and stuff. And then I sell toilet paper for $5 each, and they generally sell very well. So I just turned a 25-cent roll of toilet paper into a $5 item. It would not normally take me this long, but I also have two 4x4 machines that I will sew toilet paper on. and then I will sew the paper towel on the 5x7. So, and I have not sewn or sold any of the paper towels yet because I have not done enough to do that. I actually have not announced them yet. But the same concept applies to the paper towels as the toilet paper. I will take 3 layers, as you can see, 3 layers. I don't know how, yep, there you go. And that's how I would do it. Alright, Miss Valerie, you have a wonderful night. I will hope to see you next week live. So, how do we hoop paper towels? The same way you hoop toilet paper. No difference. Like I said, I like to triple hoop it. First one folds front ways. Second one folds in, because that allows it to wrap back in like that. Again, make sure this is a little bit easier to make sure that it rolls back flat. So I'm just going to roll it, get my actual hoop. And I have it pre-done, and this is cutaway stabilizer because that is more stable than a few others. I mean, you could probably use, tearaway and all that stuff, but I just personally like using the cutaway for this. And doing toilet paper on such a small desk is really, really hard to get right. So, give me a second while I hoop this. And I really hope. And what's good about having or using the select your size is once you have it folded correctly, right where that tear line is, you can use that to line up on the center of the hoop the hoop. That way you know your center, and that makes it so much nicer. So, as you can see, I'm of course doing this upside down. I have it done. I did it on each side, and I should do it on, let me do on the sides, because this is going to actually be a thin design. And like I said, this is very hard to do on this desk keyboard tray. I'm hoping in the next month or two I'll have my own office that's separate from my apartment. How? So, as you can see here, I have a pen, a pen, a pen, and a pen. This gives me a very nice flat surface, so this should embroider very well without hardly any movement of the paper towel. Make sure I have a nice healthy amount of material, paper towel, and we're going to get it on. So, nice picture of that. So there's how I have it hooped. Of course, I have it extra so it can move around. So really cool. This I'm going to have to put onto the side because this will move to, and let's switch this to paper towels since we're not toilet paper anymore. There we go. Switch that up. All right. So we're gonna do, and what's cool about this, honestly, you don't have to do. It's called redwork. I don't remember. I think it was originally done in red ink or something. I don't remember the reason behind it, but you don't have to do red. You can do any color you want. You can even get a design where you can have different elements of different colors. You can go and chop up this design in Sew Up Pro or your embroidery software, and you can honestly do different things about it. With the holly, make it green, make the candle one color, make the flame a color, make the berries a color. So you can add your own touch to this. Or you can make the candle a little bit smaller, move it up, put something underneath it, like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or your last name, so really, really cool, ideas that you can do with this. So, the sky's the limit. Your imagination is your limit as well. So, but I want this as red, so I'm going to actually switch the thread back to red itself. I'm also going to bring that in. Of course, always, always, always. That's what I needed to see, where the camera will end up in here. Good. So we are pretty good, well off of where this is sitting. Same thing, Sullivan, is you take two, because this is the select your own, it's the small one, it's not the big sheet. So I take two of those, fold and fold, and that gives you 3 layers. And then what I do is I line up that center tear line to the 2 points on your hoop. Right here, you have, wrong thing. You have this, and you have this on your hoops. Since I'm using the bigger hoop, but you can see it right there. This little line right here. There's lines. So I try to get that tear line as close to that as possible. Same as up here. I make sure this tear line is right there as possible. So we're going to go back to center, and we're going to go ahead and sew this baby out. This thing is 5,000 stitches. I really don't remember where I got it from. Hold up. I wonder if this thing is there. Before I get started, let's do this. So Creative kiwi border. There we go. Oh, so I found it. I want y'all to guess how much the design is. While it goes out. It's weird. Like I haven't sold any because obviously I haven't done these right here before. Why do I not have So honestly, I can't answer that question. Yeah, it is. I do love this design, and I really love if it on a bigger one because I did it on a smaller scale. So that's the small one, and you see how much space is left. I have all of that and all of this. So like a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to get into my account. of her designs, it's laid out very pretty and very minimal jump stitches for this design. So can anybody guess how much this design is? It's actually part of a set of candles, different candles and stuff. Hello, Miss Charlotte. This is the PE 770. And I actually have two HE1s, embroidery 4x4s, and they're all brothers. And I just recently got a small brother sewing machine as well. You can get the design from creativekiwiembroidery.com. Actually, it's not .com, it's .co.nz. I just posted it there so that you can go straight to it. But the price of this design, this design set is $1. $1. That is all. $1 for this design. Crazy. So, same thing, be very gentle. I'm going to switch this back to demonstration. Not demonstration, camera only. As you can see, I give it a lot. Pins come out. So be very careful removing the stabilizer. There's a burr on that. Loosen that. Same thing. Push the stabilizer through so that you have it. Paper towel is a little more forgiving when it comes to that. That so is in my finger. Damn, don't. But still, it does have perforation, so you have to think about that when rolling it back up. And this is the reason why. You see how I'm rolling it, and it just goes right with the roll, and it leaves just this side here. That is actually extremely nice. I'm proud of myself. So there you have it. And you can take it and you can kind of flatten it on the design. Look at the huge size difference. Pretty cool, isn't it? So, for these, I would probably sell at $5 each too, maybe $6, just because it's paper towels. I don't know. Has anybody here done paper towels before and have a price on them? I think, like I said, I'll probably do them at $6 each. Because I think, you know, since they're a little bit bigger. Heck, I may even go more than that. I'm going to show some out and test market them at the con that I have next weekend. But the design is really, really nice. Like, really, really nice. When you look at it up close. I'm going to actually go to embroidery camera. So you can see how well that looks. I mean, like, super beautiful stitchery. So there you have it, Miss Social Deb, $6 each. And I think Miss Social Deb is the one that showed us or told us about this design, as she had a picture of it up on our In the Hoop group, and I went searching for it and found it. So the link is in at the end of this video. It will be in the description of the video. It's in the chat now, so y'all should be able to click it now. But once this goes, well, yeah, even if this once this is processed, it should still be able to be clickable. But it's in the description as well, so we don't have to worry about it. So there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. My Dollar Tree was sold out of the bag, so I'm gonna go and pick some more up tomorrow. Hopefully, they have some more. So, well, there you have it. That's embroidering on toilet paper and paper towels. So we're gonna open the floor up for any questions that y'all have. We're about 29 minutes away from 2 hours. So I'm going to cut it off at the 2 hour mark because I'm hungry. But I don't want to take away from people having questions that they would like to ask. So what, have y'all finished y'all's Christmas shopping yet? Have y'all even started? I am done. I may have like a couple of small little things. Ooh, bright light, bright light, bright light. Actually, this is a UV light. Interesting. Let me put that down before I mess up stuff. But since I'm waiting for y'all to catch up and stuff, the kitty cat, all of them are in the living room. I have the door closed so that they won't bother me. Because Sassy would be like right here, wanting attention. Her cone is off, and she is very happy. So, and she's starting to gain weight, which is really good. So she is enjoying herself. So you are all done, Miss Debbie. That's good. And honestly, go shopping for yourself. If you're done for everybody else, go take a few dollars and go spend it on yourself. Because, you know, it's okay. I'm probably gonna I will go and buy. I'll go shopping for myself and then end up buying stuff for my company, Carolyn Thread Place, blanks or something. So, because I went out recently, cash or gift cards. Yeah. Because I did go out and get some of these things, the little elves. So I have a lot of these. Well, you may only have cash or gift cards, but now you know how to embroider on toilet paper, so you can give everyone a roll of toilet paper with their cash or gift card. And I am trying to figure out how to embroider on these actually. This is the female because it's got a skirt. And here's the male. So I'm trying to decide on how to do these. I've torn 3 up, two up, 2. Maybe 3, I don't know. I get mad and I throw stuff. Not really, I'm not that bad. But the cool thing about it is, like, you would definitely have to have a sewing machine with this, because you're gonna have to take, like, even the hat. You'll have to take the hat apart, so you'll have to seam rip his hat off of him, and it's just really weird. You can do vinyl. Everyone is doing vinyl on these guys. They're doing it right here, but I don't have a press yet to do it. That's goal of 2019, is to have the money together for a press. So I mean, they're made very well, for being a Dollar Tree item. I mean, you can stretch it and it doesn't come apart. So it's really, really well made. Yeah, they will. But I want to do embroidery on it, and then that's another step past that, because doing vinyl on the elves is like super easy. You know what? No, because you have to have very. Sorry, I'm like cleaning up. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is how to. Oh, that's how they did it. Sneaky, sneaky. Look at the back of the neck. Look at the stitches. That's how they did it, right there. Because the front is very clean. So we're gonna do this on live. How about that? Yeah. Look at that. That is the final stitch. That's the sew stitch. And as soon as we snipped it, look at that. We now have the doll or the elf open. So, and there it is. There is the final stitch. So it starts here, and then they hand sew it to here. and then they push this stuff in. Nope, I'm sorry, it's the other way around. They start here, and they sew here, and then they push the thread in, because there is the final stitch. That is, I'm actually quite amazed with this. For being a Dollar Tree item, this sewing job is top notch. I'm actually quite impressed. Wow. And of course there's the nasty crap, but that's hidden so you don't see it. Wow. It's gonna be a lot. But that's the thing. It's gonna be a lot. I mean, it will. Will it be worth it? No, but and as you can see here, it's a different thread. It's a thinner thread. So this is a lot of work to do this, but it is possible to do it. Yeah, it may be a lot of work. So So we have the head off now. No! We have a decapitated elf. So, and then this is the front part where the the little shirt part is. So if you're going to sew on the head, you'll actually have to remove all the stuffing out of it. Hello, Miss Bickham. How are you tonight? Oh, you just told me. So, awesome. I'm glad that you made it. Sorry you're not feeling well. We're decapitating an elf right now. How fun does that sound like? So, once you get the stuffing out, so this is what this is the stuff of nightmares. This is what this elf head. This is what this looks like. Stuff of nightmares. But what does this open us up to once we get this part done? We can embroider on that. I do not have my seam ripper with me. It's still in my car from the show that I had last month. I so should have had more than one seam ripper, but I don't. So this will allow, you can do it if you want. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. The more I think about it. But it is possible we can make a pattern out of this. How about that? We have the pieces, we can turn the pieces into a pattern. And then we can make our own elves that you can make this, pre-do everything, and then sew it all together and make your own elves. How awesome is that? You can have your own face design. That is horrible applique cutting. Sorry. That was just horrible applique cutting. I mean, look at that. Horrible. Horrible. So we can technically make our own pattern and make our own elves. And then you can do whatever you want. Yeah, it is. For a Dollar Tree item, yeah. But we can make our own, we can make a pattern out of this and do it ourselves. Probably cheaper than $1. But yeah, this is definitely more, too much work for embroidery on these. I was just curious to see if we could do it. I mean, we can technically do it, but yeah, no. We're gonna just get rid of this one. She's dead on arrival. So let's stuff her back up, and we're gonna bury her. So if you have vinyl, just do vinyl on this. I'm probably gonna pick up a small little handheld press because you don't need a if you can get one of those little small presses, and it will be fine for these. You don't have to use a full heat press on these, I don't think. Miss Social Dad, were they doing that? He's like, R.I.P. Elf. But hey, this is what y'all tune in for, to see how to do things, or how not to do things. And in this case. So, Miss Social, as many as I have, I don't know. Laura, I'm trying to stuff it in, and her face is all inside now. That is a thought. Patches. Yes, a small little patch. That would. That's actually brilliant. Hmm. What patch do I have that's small enough? Nothing. Unfortunately. Well, Miss Social Deb, Miss Bacon kind of beat you to it when she said embroidered on an applique piece of felt and glue it in place. So she kind of beat you on that one. I'm sorry. I have to give her the props on that one. But yes. Poor elf. Moment of silence. Okay, we're done. I know that was mean. I'm sorry. But yes, a small little. I mean, I have little pins for it. There you go. Great minds think alike. I mean, you do have a nice little area. You can do like a little patch there, or you can do a patch right there. You know, or the patch can be this whole side. I mean, you got a good. I have no idea because I have no. There's my ruler. You roughly have about 3 inches by 2.5. So you got a decent amount of space on the elf to do that. So you can do a name or something like that, and just put it on. Or if you want, you can get some clear thread and sew it on as well. You don't have to hot glue it on or something. Do not use E6000 on patches. It's horrible. You may have great success. I have horrible success. But that's neither here nor there. So that's pretty cool. There you go. You can get these from Dollar Tree. I can sell you some. I have some too. But also they have, I don't know if they have any more, but they do have those beverage bags as well. And I sewed out a few. I don't know where I put them now, because I've kind of started shifting away from Christmas. So I kind of start packing stuff up. These are fair. These are more. And when I say I have elves, I have elves. So if you need any, let me know. Is this them? Yeah, this is them. Oh, this is some of them. These right here is what I was talking about. Awesome, awesome things. And you can put a name right there. And that's what I did a couple of weeks ago, is I did a sew out on this. And again, these could be used as a template, a pattern. So you can always take these, completely cut it out, completely trim it down, or unstitch it, or unsew it is what some people would say, and build your pattern out of this. I mean, you can build a pattern out for these. These are some other ones that I found, which I don't know about. I'm not too keen on them. Kind of ugly. I only bought like 4 or 5, I think. 4, 5. There's that one. He was getting away. But I did see somebody, they were doing Elf on the Shelf clothes, and they were very popular. That's something else that I'm looking into for next year, is Elf on the Shelf clothes. I kind of started late in the game on that one. But I think that would be like super, super cute to do. So, and now I got elf fuzz all over me. Since it's such thin felt on the elf, just run a line of stitching around the patch area. Trimmed and run your seam. Are you stitching straight through the elf? I mean, like, are you stitching straight through the elf to the other side? Or the felt that you're sewing on and then gluing it on? Okay, so not on here. So you're just sewing it out on a piece of felt, um, and then you're gluing it to this right here, right here. Is that right? I may do that because I do have a show coming up. Hmm. You can also, and I just thought about this. Um, they can hold on to something too. Think about it. They can. You can do like a tree or some a present. A present. Yeah, I wouldn't do any fill stitches either. I have some appliques that would work beautifully for this. Um, but you can do like a little present. He's holding it, and then kind of like this. I mean, you can do some stuff. The more I think about it, the more ideas I'm coming up with on it. So, but more about it. Yeah, I am going to sew out some smaller patches for these and glue them and sell them at the con. And I'll sell them for the same price as a patch. Honestly, well, maybe $1 more for the elf just because it's $1. I can even set it up that they can remove the patch and sew it on to whatever they want as well. This could be a nice, giving vessel. I don't know. Think more on it later. But that is a good idea. And Miss Bickham, you weren't in when I announced it. I am going to start allowing just the designs themselves to be sold monthly. A lot more people are here now. On my website. And I'm going to do demonstration. It's under products and it's going to be under embroidery designs. I don't have it set up quite yet. I'm still working on it. But I do have embroidery blanks now that is directly shipped to yourself. And I do have the mug and coasters on the website now. I am going to be expanding my stuff on my website, and like I said earlier, you can click on this little blue button right here and you can actually talk to me directly, and I will respond, and this is through Facebook Messenger. So as you can see, it's a cool way for you to get in contact with me. So really cool things coming. Like I said earlier, Carolina Thread Box is a division of Carolina Thread Place, which is my primary company that I own. And also, once you purchase the designs, they will be available for download. I just have to figure that out. But for right now, I am going to, if you purchase the design only, it's right here under monthly kits and the monthly design only. You purchase this and it will be emailed to you for this month. So if you don't want to pay or don't want to get the thread, This is still available for another couple days for this month. As long as you purchase the monthly design by Monday this time, I will send it out to you when I send it out to everyone else who purchased thread with it. But this right here is just the design. It's not everything like all the physical stuff. So you will be responsible for all physical items, the vinyl, the thread, the hardware, anything. But some people who have been sparking or having interest in just getting the design, this is your way of getting just the design. And depending on how much the design is for me, this will change. So every month you will have to come in and purchase it. Once I get a steady, I know about how much it's going to cost monthly with the design only, then I will have it set up that it will be a monthly thing. And every time you purchase for that month, I will let you know, hey, the next one is up, so you can go ahead and purchase it. I may just leave it at the price now and it will cover each month. I'm not sure yet. A lot has to be decided on this right here. And the reason why it's a little more expensive is because I do have fees that I have to pay and pay the designers as well. So just a little tidbit on that. So anybody have any questions? Also, a lot of my designs that I've done that I am not going to do in the embroidery kits will be available under embroidery designs so that people can purchase them. Like the trays is going to be available very soon, that you can purchase that design. And the trays, what I'm referring to is these right here. These little snap trays. Eve must be still driving because she's awfully quiet tonight. Or she's busy like the rest of us. So, and I do have the coasters and stuff as well. Yes, I will be doing earrings soon. I'm not sure when yet. I'm thinking February, do a St. Patrick's Day version of earrings or something. I haven't decided yet. That's far in advance. I'm trying to figure out January right now. And that's going to be, oh Lord, Eve, you texted me an hour ago. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, okay, I understand. And I'm gonna say this to everyone: if you have a design that you want to sell and you want to sell it on my site, I am more than willing to sell it on your behalf, but I will mark it up, or we can agree on a price point. That is something that I am willing to do. If you do, send me a message on my website. So if you do have something, a digital file that you want to sell, or if you want to sponsor a month's kit by supplying the design and stuff, let me know about that too. I want to get these out so people can see these designs, these awesome designs and stuff, and get it out there. So if you have an idea for a particular month, definitely get in contact with me either through Facebook Messenger from my website or email me, because I absolutely want to showcase people as they're doing stuff. And I will test sew it out. You would be required to send it to me. I will test sew it out, and if I think it's a great idea, then we'll move forward with it, and I'll assign a month to you. And unfortunately, if it's not, I can tell you how to tweak it, or I'll get someone else to sew it out so they can have a better understanding and try to do it, and then we'll go from that. Because I do want to showcase up and coming designers who's done digitizing. I really want to showcase people. I love the hoop stuff, and I really want to grow other people as well, not just me sitting here, getting all the designs and getting everyone else. I want this group to get stronger as well, as digitizers and stuff. Or if you have a great idea, shoot it to me, and I will think of a month that it would fit perfectly in, because a lot of the months are assigned a theme. I do have a couple that are not assigned a theme, like August is one that's like back to school. I mean, like January is Valentine's Day. February is St. Patrick's Day. March is Easter. April is spring, May Day kind of stuff. May is summery kind of thing. May's kind of up in the air. June, I can do sew up pro tutorials. Eve has some amazing ones too, so definitely check her out. But I can as well, and I plan on doing them. When, I'm not sure, because I have a lot of sublimation stuff to finish up. Oh man, I wish I brought that box. Eve and Miss Beckham, and Miss Cushionberry's not here, but what I received at the NBM show, and I'm playing with the elf's head, that's hilarious, is nothing compared to what they sent me this week. I have this huge box of embroidery blanks, or not embroidery blanks, sublimation substrate blanks, that I so should have brought it today from work, but I didn't. But it's going to be really, 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 really cool to be able to do some really things. So, I mean, a lot of stuff like slippers. I don't have the stuff to do slippers, unfortunately. But some other additional ornaments. A lot of stuff. Campfire mug, water bottle. Oh, I can't remember everything. A lot of stuff's going to overlap what I already. Excuse me. Good lord. What I'm already over that they already gave me, but they gave me so much more. So I'm going to do some awesome videos on that. I'm also going to do a video on, and that's next week because I have to get it done for an order. I'm going to do picture frames, sublimation picture, not picture frames, but it's metal about 8 by 10. It's a piece of metal, and there's two. There's one that is just metal, and then there's one that's white. The white's for colored, the metal is for black and white, and it just gives it like a burnt etched, a laser etched metal picture that is awesome looking. So I'm really looking forward to that next week. I will be definitely going to have those that video up next week. When, I don't know. So look forward to that. I just have to get time to actually do it. I'm hoping things will slow down for me you know, so I can do some videos, but if my orders skyrocket again, then I'm sorry, it's going to take me a little bit longer to get those videos because it has been crazy this year with orders. I got 2 orders while I started since I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I have those already on my board, so just boom, done. Uh, Bugland Designs. I have no idea who that is. I don't see anything about that. That is totally fine. Definitely contact me and we can discuss whatever you need. Wow. Yeah, big banner going out of business. Wow. I just requested to join the group, and I'm gonna reach out to them and see if we can work something out. Because, like I said, I want to showcase people. I want to get people who are not known out. I want to help people out. So, anyways. Wow, that's new. Well, you have until January 7th to download the designs. So just be. Wow, she is flat out closing everything. That is crazy. Wow. Okay, well. Anyways. Um, definitely check her out if you haven't. But you only have until the end of the month to purchase. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. Um, Here we go. So that's the link that Miss Social Deb put out there. It looks like some amazing, amazing designs. Everything is. Yeah, I read that. So I'm reaching out to see if potentially I could get the designs and sell, and then just send her money until, you know, that way people don't, they'll still have access to getting the designs later. Because that's something I want to do, is I want to help people out and get them out. But definitely, that is awesome. But she does have a very large thing. I mean, it looks like she has a huge following, so that's pretty awesome there. So, but anyways, I'm actually going to end this here. I got a couple things I have to do before I go to bed, because it's going to be very, very, very to get some things taken care of. Because I'm gonna have a busy weekend. I think getting orders done. So I do have a few links in the in the description below. One is my Patreon. Thank you very much if you signed up for it. That does help out a lot with the channel. Allows me to buy things like these elves and tear them up on stream so y'all can see what's on the inside. Also allows me to get to do little things like that. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Hit thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Any interactivity is great interactivity with the channel. Also, if you would like to, please, there's a link to my PayPal. If you feel to donate, please do. That helps out the channel as well. All the money is used for the channel, as in buying equipment and blinks and stuff like that. Allows me to do stuff more for y'all. Also, there's a link below for the Baby's Booty Hoop Group that allows. It's a community where we come together and we talk about stuff, embroidery or like related. I even have a link below for my Facebook group where you can join and have discussions and stuff. It is a growing community as well. So if you have multiple different places where you can post stuff. As always, I do thank y'all very much. I appreciate everything y'all have done. We've reached 154 subscribers this week, which is pretty awesome for me. Felt like just last week we hit 100, so we're climbing fast. So definitely share this video with your friends and family, post it in groups, or share my channel. Let's build it up. But I do appreciate everyone, and thank y'all very much for coming by. Next week's topic, I'm not sure what it's going to be, because I didn't know what I was going to do today until it hit me. About an hour and a half, 2 hours before I started streaming. But anyways, thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all next